Outro ponto aqui bem marcante do Tony é que ele sempre, ou da maior parte aí dos treinamentos dele, ele não está em cima do palco. A tendência dela concordar com você acaba sendo maior. É o que eu sempre falo aqui, o palestrante, ele não palestra para a plateia, ele palestra com a plateia. Com certeza isso é um elemento muito forte da comunicação do Tony Robbins. Então bora lá analisar Tony Robbins, nosso primeiro palestrante internacional aqui no nosso quadro. Vamos ver como é que vai dar. Em Tony Robbins, como gerir o estresse e ser feliz.
Every day of our lives, we live in a world that is incredibly complex. It is no more stressful than World War II, when none of us in this room probably remember that time, but it looked like democracy was disappearing and the Germans were going to win at one stage. That's stressful. Being in a foxhole is stressful. You're not making as much money as you want, or being a little overweight, or someone calling you names online. That shit is not stressful. We're making it stressful. We've lost perspective. Who's with me on this? Say aye. So what's really useful, I think, today is for us to figure out what messes us up. And one of the biggest things that messes us up is expectation. Right? What did we say the other day? Trade your
Bom, a gente vê aqui que o início da palestra do Tony, ele já traz uma grande comparação. O que de fato é estressante? É receber críticas na internet ou é lá na Segunda Guerra Mundial ficar atrás de uma trincheira esperando para atacar, enfim. Então ele traz essa relação, esse contraste, então gatilho mental de contraste, para que a gente comece a refletir, porque aí ele traz, né? Na verdade o problema é a expectativa que a gente cria. Outro ponto aqui bem marcante do Tony é que ele sempre, ou da maior parte aí dos treinamentos dele, ele não está em cima do palco. Isso é muito, muito forte, é uma marca muito forte do Tony. Ele está sempre andando entre as pessoas, tá? E isso aqui é muito, muito potente, considerando a proposta da palestra dele.
expectations for appreciation, and your whole life changes. Because when you're expecting things and it doesn't happen, you get upset. So that first day also was all about, what if you lived your life and you made a decision? And the decision was, life is too short to suffer. It's too short to be stressed, pissed off, fearful, worried. Who's with me on this? Say aye.
Outra questão, outra marca muito forte das palestras do Tony Robbins é essa sequência de confirmações que ele vai fazendo durante a palestra. Então, quem concorda comigo diz eu. Então, aqui já é a segunda vez que ele faz nos primeiros 60 segundos da palestra dele. Então, isso é muito forte, porque ele vai fazendo o que a gente chama de yes setting, que também é uma técnica da PNL. Então, você vai pegando confirmações da pessoa durante o seu discurso. Isso faz a tendência dela concordar com você acaba sendo maior. Além disso, ele tem, com certeza... O Tony Robbins, gente, ele é um grande exemplo de palestrante no mundo, tá? Ele é uma inspiração mundial, porque ele tem presença de palco, ele tem uma voz que de fato é bem marcante, e a confiança, a certeza com que ele vai trazendo o que ele fala, tá?
But our minds, our survival software, is always looking for what's wrong. Our job is to create the happiness. And the only way you do that is you draw a line in the sand and say, I'm not going to suffer. I'm going to be honest. If I start to feel that stress, I'm going to breathe, and I'm going to realize we're the only creatures on the planet that can think a thought and become angry. Think a thought and become playful. Think a thought and be worried. Think a thought and feel loved. That's why we can change how fast. But you have to take control and train this brain. If you don't train this brain, it'll use you instead of you using it. You have to identify with your heart or your soul or your spirit instead of the brain. As I said, in China, the heart is the emperor. It is the highest energy. It's the thing that is worshipped, because when you were born, there was no brain. Your heart started beating and there wasn't a brain in you as a fetus. It has its own intelligence. It produces hormones that strengthen your bones. It is the strongest force in your immune system. This is the ticket. This is what we get caught up in. We want to use the head and heart together, and then we have the power of both of them. So to do that, though, we got to give up the expectation that people are going to behave the way we want them to. Because what are the chances, if your happiness is dependent upon everyone around you, your mother behaving the way you think she should, your father, your brother, your sister, your coworkers, your employees, what are the chances of everybody living the way you think they should? On a 0 to 100% scale, what are the chances? So why would we allow this to be? Because it's just a bad habit. And it's like my buddy Mike here with his daughter. Instead of trying to control her, he decides, I'm going to learn from her, I'm going to love her, I'm going to grow me. And that pulls her closer instead of pushing her further away.
Aqui, enquanto ele vai explicando e argumentando sobre como é tóxico, digamos assim, a gente criar expectativas em cima dos outros para que eles nos façam felizes, ele já traz um exemplo pegando alguém da plateia. E isso é legal, porque já que ele está no chão, embaixo do palco, ele aproveita, tem um porquê dele estar lá. Então ele interage, ele traz o público e aí ele torna o público parte do conteúdo dele. É o que eu sempre falo aqui, o palestrante, ele não palestra para a plateia, ele palestra com a plateia. Então, isso torna a tua apresentação muito mais envolvente. Então, ele escolheu alguém na plateia e trouxe como exemplo.
Instead of working on them, we're going to work on us. If I want to change you, the fastest way I can change you is change me, because we're in a cybernetic loop. If Dad responds totally different than she can predict, she doesn't know how to deal with that anymore, now you have the upper hand. Now your love can penetrate her instead of the story in each other's minds. When he was talking to me on that first day about her, he was in his head. How many saw that? And then he left his head and got in his heart, and that's when he penetrated her. Look at Mom over here smiling from ear to ear, nodding her head, going, yeah, that's cool. And look at Mike's big smile on his face, because he can feel the difference. So today we want to do our best to catch ourselves in our head, to get back in our heart. And then here's the biggest thing you need. You don't want to make the assumption that says, no, I've done 3 days and I'm done. This is the beginning, not the end. Who's with me on this? Say aye. Now, it doesn't have to be the beginning with me. If you want to do more with me, come to Master University. Or you can go do it with someone else. But you got to keep growing. If you don't keep growing, none of this will matter. And you can have tremendous few months or half a year or a year, but why would you settle for 6 months because you went through the program? I remember one time I had a friend years ago, really good friend of mine, and he came to this seminar, and he loved it, and he was on fire, and he went back and he lost 32 pounds, and he changed his business, got closer to his wife, and then he ran into some challenges in one of his business, had two businesses, one of his businesses, and then their kid had some challenges, and he and his wife got stressed about it, and they started being stressed with each other in reaction to the environment. And so, it was like 6, 7, 8 months in, and I remember him saying, hey, Tone, I love that seminar, but dude, it didn't last. It was great for 6 months. I said, asshole. I said, who made you think you could do something for 3 days and it would even last 6 months? I said, do you think I just did 3 days and I've been this way for the last 40? No, I said 40 years ago I started a journey that has never ended. And so we need a daily practice, right? Who's up for it here? Say aye.
Então, olha como ele foi desenvolvendo aqui o raciocínio dele, trazendo o quê? Um case. Ele pegou a história de alguém que passou pelo treinamento dele e contou que houve, sim, mudanças, que ele chegou em casa e aí, enfim, mudou o trabalho, mudou a relação com a esposa, mas que depois o efeito acabou. E aí ele traz esse case justamente para explicar. Não é só uma vez que você vem na imersão e sua vida vai mudar. É um trabalho contínuo. Então ele já vai trazer aqui o quê? Alguns insights, talvez uma forma de pensar do Tony Robbins que ele incentiva os alunos, que é de fato um trabalho contínuo, que é algo que você vai fazer talvez pelo resto da sua vida. Esse trabalho interno, tá?
And so I want to show you how I do this for me, and I want you to create your own system based on it. So if you and I are going to get lasting results, you got to do some things regularly. The first thing, and I call this immersion coaching, the first thing that I do still myself is I schedule myself at least twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year, to go to an event of some sort where I can make myself better psychologically, emotionally, relationship, finances, something. I call it an event blast-off because most people learn a language in high school and college. Who learned a language in high school and college? Let me see your hands. How many of you don't speak a fucking word of it now? Let me see your hands. What happened? You spent years, but you did it like 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Immersion is the way to learn. When you're breathing like we're doing here all night, all day, it's not comfortable, but it's unbelievably fulfilling. How many are experiencing it right now? Say I.
Então, que legal, ele vai trazendo aqui, de fato, uma visão que ele tem de método de aprendizado. Ele compara como que você aprendeu inglês com um método de imersão, onde a pessoa fica talvez 1 dia, 2 dias, 3 dias. Eu acho que a imersão do Tony, a pessoa fica virada. É manhã, tarde, noite, madrugada, é algo muito intenso. E ele vai pegando as confirmações aqui das pessoas. É verdade ou é mentira? Concorda ou discorda? Então, legal aqui, ele vai trazendo muito o ponto de vista dele. Com certeza, isso é um elemento muito forte da comunicação do Tony Robbins. É a opinião que ele traz conforme ele vai dando o conteúdo. Então, ele não só fala o conteúdo, ele traz a visão dele. A visão dele que é muito forte e ele coloca com muita segurança.
You got to get over your mind going, I can't do this, it's too hard and all that shit. You got to push yourself through when you feel exhausted and say, there's a second wind in me, I'm going to find it. But if you go for immersion, you will master things 10 times faster than you will doing an hour a day or once a week or something like that. I mean, think about it. This seminar is 50 hours of the course of the weekend, 4 days. It's a lot of hours. I can make this so much easier. Let's do an hour a week for a year. We'll get 2 weeks off. It'll be easy. Would we get the same result? Yes or no? No way. So I'll give you an example. My wife and I, and we have an extended family member of mine named Mary, and Mary, the three of us travel together. Mary's my right arm. And so I drag Mary with us too, because she's part of our family. We just recently finished A Date with Destiny, which is my most powerful seminar. It's 6 days and nights, and it's an experience of some grads of Date with Destiny. Cool. But it's one of my favorite things to do on earth, but it's not an easy thing on my body, as you might imagine. And it's incredibly fulfilling, but at the end of it, my body is complete toast, as you can imagine. And we were in Australia, in the Gold Coast, and I scheduled already some Aussies here, huh? Nice to see you guys. And I scheduled, because my life was so full, there was only like 1 week I could do this, and so I scheduled to go to this place in Sedona, Arizona, where this man for 39 years has been a neurological expert about how to wire your brain for alpha states, delta states, if you're familiar with those. But alpha is the expertise. And I want to, as great as my life is, I want to take another level. So I have more to give for my family, for my friends, for you, for myself. So we go for 7 days and nights. And this is what it was like. You got up first thing in the morning, 6:30, and you spent an hour and a half getting your brain wired with this glue shit. And they put like 180 of these electrodes on your head. My wife looked so attractive, and so did I. It was amazing. And then, after wiring you up with this goop, which, by the way, takes forever to get out afterwards. Well, there's where we don't see the goop, you see just our hair afterwards. But the bottom line is, we go in, then you go in individual rooms. Like, I want to be with my family, right? I want to be with my wife, I want to be with my family. And I got to go in this dark little room that has no light, and and it's freezing cold. It must be my karma for the shit I do to you people on a regular basis, right? And sure enough, I'm there for 14 hours in this room. You get 1 break, sometimes 2, run the restroom. And the entire time you are learning to think, and how you think, these electrodes create sounds. And you learn how to put yourself in the zone of alpha. But it's a bitch. It's horrible. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that wants easy experiences.
Olha só, o Tony Robbins, nesse momento aqui, ele vai contando uma história de uma forma muito envolvente, que é a experiência que ele teve em participar de uma imersão para acessar a frequência alfa com a esposa dele. Primeiro aqui ele traz uma informação bem importante, que é: para que eu consiga dar conta de entregar imersões de 50 horas de duração, eu preciso me cuidar. Eu preciso cuidar do meu corpo, da minha mente. Assim como vocês, eu também consumo imersões. Eu também invisto em mim. Eu também estou sempre aprendendo num processo de evolução. Então, primeiro ele eleva a consciência nesse sentido. Até ele ainda investe nesse tipo de aprendizado. E aí a forma com que ele vai contando a história também é bem interessante, porque a gente vai imaginando cena a cena, a gente imagina de fato ele e a esposa com os fios na cabeça, os eletrodos, acho que é assim que ele falou, e ele vai interagindo, vai interpretando, olha, foi horrível, eu não recomendo para ninguém. Então ele humaniza toda essa história, todo esse processo. Bom, eu realmente admiro muito o Tony Robbins. É uma pessoa muito diferenciada porque 50 horas de imersão, haja energia, haja voz, haja, enfim, sono. Então, realmente é uma pessoa de muita alta performance e que vale com certeza a pena assisti-lo no palco se você tiver um dia essa oportunidade.